I'm Raymond Nugent, and this is Senior Year Podcast with.
Ozzy Sandoval.
So, going to Ocean Township High School, what sports did you play?
Um, Freshman year, sophomore year, and junior year, I played soccer. Wanted to try other sports. I didn't really have the time to though because work and stuff like that. Had to help my mom at home, but soccer was pretty fun. I think freshman year for sure was one of the most fun years. I think everybody can say that for every sport.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's just like you enjoy doing like whatever sport you're doing freshman year the most. That's how I feel. I don't know how you feel because I know you play football like all 4 years.
Yeah, no, football freshman year was really fun for me, but like it was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But playing sophomore, junior, and senior year, that was like a real highlight in my life here at Ocean Township.
Yeah.
So, were there been any other sports you wanted to play?
Yeah. I don't know. I always thought about playing lacrosse. At one point, I really wanted to try wrestling, but I feel like wrestling is a really hard sport, especially with like having to cut weight, having to make you can't really eat anything when you're gonna wrestle. I think it's just really hard. And I personally think I couldn't have done it because
it takes a lot of commitment.
Yeah, it's really hard. I mean, for soccer, like all you have to really do is stay in shape. You don't really have to like watch. I mean, you kind of do have to watch what you're eating, but not as much as you do in wrestling. So I think that would have been hard. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't pursue.
Yeah, no. Some people recommend wrestling for me too. It was a no for me.
Yeah.
All right. So, how was your experience at Ocean Township High School?
I think it was a great experience. I made a lot of friends. Like everybody was really nice. Like the teachers were really nice to me all 4 years. I really can't complain about teachers because I've honestly had like the best teachers all 4 years. So I think overall it was a great experience. I got to learn a lot. I got to mature a lot, and it was just fun being here. I think I wouldn't change it going to any other school for anything.
Yeah, I know. All the teachers were nice to me too, and they were great teachers also. Any regrets?
Definitely. I think I should have tried more in school. I think I would have done a lot better. I was kind of, I think everybody freshman year isn't as mature, so like everybody's just kind of doing whatever.
Yeah, so like now that you're a senior, you're like well grown, right?
Yeah, like now that I'm a senior, I look back on things that I could have done better, and like definitely I could have like tried hard in school, made more friends. I don't know. I think it was just the maturing part. I think that's gonna like looking at it now from like freshman year. I think I matured a lot, so definitely, I wish I did try a lot harder in school.
Since freshman year, now that you're a senior, what music have you listened to, and what changed?
Music wise, I think I've always
I know Drake was a huge part in there.
Yeah, I was like one of the biggest Drake. I mean, I still am one of the biggest Drake fans. I've always been listening to him. I get mad if somebody talks bad about Drake, especially when that Meek Mill Drake beef was going on. That was like, oh my God. I feel like everybody was going like for Meek Mill or whatever. But I always stayed true to my boy Drizzy, so that's my boy. But there's a lot, because throughout high school there was so many like artists that came out that nobody knew about at first, like Juice WRLD, for example. R.I.P. my boy Juice.
SoundCloud rapper,
Yeah, but like he like his music was just so good, and it's just such a shame that he had to go so soon. Like all these rappers now, I feel like they pass away so quickly, and I just think it's unfair. But Lil Uzi Vert for sure has always been number one for me. His music, I think it just brings back so much good memories from when he started blowing up. Like
especially since like summer 2016.
Yes, that was, you can't lie. That's got to be like one of the best summers because that's when he came out. Like
Money Longer,
and I got the privilege to see him live at PNC.
Oh, okay.
So I was kind of hyped. Everybody was doubting that he was gonna come in, but like, I'm just glad I got to see him at least once in my life.
All right, so still talking about music. How did you feel about the halftime show at the Super Bowl?
I think my girl Jayla and Shakira really pulled it off. They did great. I know there was this one song. I don't know if you remember, like the World Cup 2014.
Oh yeah.
They played that song, and honestly, just listening to that song during the halftime show, it just brought so many memories.
Yeah.
So like, I honestly enjoyed that song the most because like summer 2014 World Cup. I remember like there was a game like right before like school started, so I would just run home like from my school just to get in there in time to like see the game. And I don't know, that just brought a lot of memories. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. How about you?
Um, I would say a lot better than last year's.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Huge improvement. But I know that you're a 49ers fan. How did you feel about the game?
You know, it's I first off I want to say I'm really proud of my boys for doing how they did this year. I
Hot
think
boys.
yeah, the hot boys, the block stays hot. But I'm really proud of like what they did. I think like they have a really bright future ahead of them. Our team's young. We can really be back next year hopefully. But yeah, it was really it's upsetting to watch your team go all the way and then lose in the final, especially since we were up like at the half and then just coming back. Like I gotta give the credits to Patrick Mahomes. He's
Comeback king. Can't do anything about that.
he's a comeback king. Like he's a young athlete, and I'm a fan of him. Obviously, I'm not. I wasn't a fan of him while I'm playing him because that man is just so dangerous. It's kind of you just don't want him like against your team because he just goes off.
Yeah,
But
him, Travis Kelce, and the refs played a huge role in that game.
yeah, the refs. Thank you, refs, for selling us out. But yeah, I think I was really upset. Obviously, I made a bet with my dad. I lost, so I have to take him out to steak dinner now.
Oh, lucky him.
So yeah, but no, like I said, I'm really proud of what my team did. I'm just really proud. They really played their hearts out. Obviously, we didn't get the outcome we wanted, but I'm sure we're gonna be better next year.
So don't cry on me right now. Anyways, so what are your plans after high school?
My plans really are, like throughout high school, I never knew what I was really gonna do. I would always think this, and I would just change things what I wanted to do. But since last year, I really got into like real estate. I really like learning about it. So I think next year is I'm gonna go to Brookdale, take a class or two on real estate, get my license, and just start working from there. Like that's the plan. Hopefully, I'm good at that.
You're just getting your 2 years at Brookdale?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you plan to transfer to any colleges or no?
I think I'm gonna see how real estate goes for me first, and then from there, I guess I'll make my decision.
All right, that's a good plan. All right, so this senior year with
Ozzy Sandoval.
peace out.